Hi everyone, Sandy here for my 13 Frights Before Halloween, and we are on day 11. It's getting really close. I'm 99.9% sure that this little house kit will be completed today, which means that tomorrow, on Sunday and Monday, we'll be working on a bonus project, which I will be using the same paper collection. So what you have left from your um, house project you will be able to use on this next project. And what we're going to make for the bonus is an envelope mini album that will actually go up inside the house if that's where you wanted to store it. So I want to go over a few things real quick with you first before we get into the project. I want to make sure that you've been leaving comments. You need to comment on the video each day and on the blog post each day. It doesn't matter, you can do one or both. If you do both, you get an extra entry into the prize drawing. Now, the prizes will be given away on October 31st on Halloween. Comments will be taken. I will be telling them after 10 p.m. on Monday night. That will be the close of the comments. So you want to get them in early on Monday, 10 p.m. Central Time, Daylight Savings Time, my time. So you can still comment after that and later on these videos and on my blog post, but the entries for the drawing will end at 10 p.m. on Monday evening Central Time. So make sure you get that. And there'll be two prizes. Again, I'll be giving away one of the haunted house kits that I ordered from Country Craft Creations and a package of the paper that I have been using, which is Photoplay's Halloween with Matilda and Godfrey. And then the second prize is a gift from Country Craft Creations, and that is the Authentique Bewitched Halloween paper collection. So those are the two prizes, and I will be announcing those on Tuesday, October 31st, Halloween Day. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so I know a lot of you have been waiting to see how I changed this leftover scraps from the chipboard accessories into a fence, and I'm going to attach these actually I think to the house, not the base. The house is not actually attached to the base because I want to leave that where I can lift it off the base and you can use it with or without the base depending on where you're putting it in your house. So I'm inking, I cut down the fences for now and inked the edges, re-inked where it was, and I'm placing the house where I think I want it to be, and I need to cut just a little bit more off. There's not enough fence to put a fence all the way around the house, so I am just going to put it right on the front for looks like the front of the house has a fence. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm cutting and measuring to see where to attach. Now I had already attached my little street lamp, so I'm thinking right now, I'm thinking that I'm going to probably gently take that off because it won't tear up too much. So sometimes you have to change things. Let me put this one, let me see, let me ink some more. I need to ink where I cut. I'm going to put this left one on first, and then I'll probably take that little street lamp off. So I'm just putting glue where it's going to attach onto the porch of the house. This fence will not attach to the box lid base that I made platform for the house. So I'm going to glue the left one on and just hold it on. Let the glue start drying. The glue dries fairly quickly, so it's a really nice glue to use. If you haven't tried it, I highly suggest you try it. It's the Art Glitter Designer Glue, and you can get it at some local scrapbook stores, but you can also order it from Country Craft Creations. So see, I've already taken the light post off. It was real quick and easy. It just had a little two places that it was holding it. So I'm going to put the fence down, and then I'll put the light post back on. Apply a good amount of the glue to the base of the light post and then attach it to the front, to the fence that I attached to the right side. So I'm just going to hold it there and let it dry. And then, because I want to make the fence kind of look like it's falling apart, sort of, don't want it perfect, I'm cutting some of these extras down to just board lengths. And I'm going to glue these at angles across the fence, kind of like it was done on the windows, to kind of make it match, like someone has nailed some boards and they're all at angles to kind of fill in the holes so someone can't crawl through the fence. Though that doesn't make much sense because you can walk right up to the steps of the house, but whatever, we want it to look that way. So I'm just cutting these down, and I'll use several of them to glue onto the fence. And wherever you've cut, just make sure that you ink the ends where you did the cutting so that it's also black instead of the craft look. So I'm just inking little places on the fence to make sure it's covered black. And these also have the treatment, the crackle accents on the front of the black side, so that it kind of matches everything. So I did the fence at the same time I did everything else. Okay, I think I got them all inked. And so now I'm just going to see where I want to put them, and I'm going to put glue on each end of each one and just kind of attach it at different angles. I know it's hard to see because I have to work on this with the house upright instead of upside down or laying on its back. So you can't really see what I'm doing except that I'm putting glue on and then attaching them. I'll show you how it looks later on. So I just want to get those glued on to finish the fence, and then I'll be ready to finish with the decorating of everything. The fence sections are still drying, but this is how they look. So I'm going to let them dry. Whoops, I need to add that one back on. And then we're going to start decorating. Okay, I'm going to use a few of the sticker elements. I've already took these border of bats and added those to the front of the base. And now I'm putting these little witch boots and legs here on the base so it looks like the house is sitting down on them. And I'm just deciding what else I want to use from the sticker sheet for the house. I've already used the cat on the door, so let me think. I want one of the numbers. I think I want, let's see, I'm going to use this little 31 sticker. Actually I punched it out of the paper. So the 31 sticker was too big, so I punched this one out of the paper, and I've glued it to the front of the house to make it look like the number of the house is 31. So yeah, I like that. And let's see, I think I'm going to take the witch's hat. So when I pull stickers off, I like to ink the edges with the black so they're not so white. And this one I'm going to put on the base again, except I'm going to put it on the left side, sticking out from the back of the house. So I'm putting it down just like I did the shoes. I'm going to stick it down at the left side. So this makes it look like the witch has been flattened by the house, kind of like Wizard of Oz style. Okay, my camera cut off here at the end for some reason and I didn't notice it. So the decorating, the rest of it that I didn't show on the video on how I did it. So I'm going to go over it with you. What I did is I had some little plastic jack-o'-lanterns that I glued on the porch, and then I had a small skeleton that came off a garland. I cut that apart and cut the skeleton apart so I could put the skull on the porch and one of the arm bones coming out of an upper window, and I put one bone on the porch. And then I add some caution washi tape, which is I think by Little Bee, and I got that at Flossie Scrappers in Joshua, Texas. That's my local scrapbook store. So I put that on the fence, and I really love how it turned out. So check back tomorrow for our bonus project, and thank you so much for following me on my 13 Frights Before Halloween. We got 2 more days before Halloween. Bye bye.